In this video, I want to talk about one of the most common mistakes or types of objections that we see to Canadian trademark applications. So when you file a trademark application, the first step in the registration process is your application is examined by the Trademarks Office for compliance with trademark laws. They're going to look at a whole bunch of different things with respect to what you have claimed in your trademark application. But in this video, I want to specifically talk about how you have described your goods and services. So goods and services have to be described in specific and ordinary commercial terms. So this basically means that you need to tell the Trademarks Office what you are planning to sell under your trademark, and they need to be described in a way that the Trademarks Office can determine who are your competitors. So there's actually a manual that's put out by the Canadian Trademarks Office that lists acceptable descriptions of certain products and services. Not everything that is accepted is listed in this publication, but it's a good guideline in terms of the level of specificity that the Trademarks Office will accept. So, for example, if you're filing a trademark application and you plan to sell toys itself is not sufficiently specific because there's any number of different types of toys out there. There are toy cars, there are riding toys, there are educational toys, there are games, there's costumes, there's a whole bunch of different things that will fall under the category of toys. And so you actually have to describe the specific types of toys. So acceptable types of toys would be bath toys, baby toys, teething toys, educational toys for babies, building blocks, ride-on toys. So activity or role-playing toys and games. So this is the level of specificity that is required in a trademark application. And if you have filed for a trademark covering too broad of a description of goods and services, the Trademarks Office is going to issue an office action, and they're going to require that you provide more specificity. So if this is probably the single biggest set of objections that will delay your trademark registration, you do have an opportunity to address any deficiencies in the description of the goods and services that you've claimed in your application. But again, it is going to slow down your trademark registration even longer than the 2.5 to 3 years that you're already going to be waiting. So keep that in mind when you prepare and file your trademark application. If you're planning to go the DIY route, take a look at the online goods and services manual for guidance on how you can describe your goods and services.